She texted, "Ugh, you're overreacting," after I found out she canceled my job interview call to spend more time together. I didn't reply, just packed my things. What she saw missing when she came home left her speechless. I, 28 male, still can't believe I'm typing this. 2 weeks ago, my entire life plan got derailed by someone I thought had my back. My girlfriend Gemma, 26 of 3 years, did something so mind-blowingly selfish that I'm still processing it. Background: I've been working retail for 5 years. Not glamorous, but it paid bills while I finished my business degree at night. Graduated last December, been applying everywhere since. The job market's brutal right now. Sent out probably 200 plus applications, got maybe 10 callbacks. 3 weeks ago, miracle happened. Got an interview request from a major consulting firm. Not just any interview, final round, with the regional director. The kind of opportunity that changes your whole trajectory. They specifically said they'd call Thursday at 2 p.m. sharp. I took the day off work, bought a new shirt, practiced answers for hours. Gemma knew how huge this was. I'd been talking about it non-stop. She works from home as a freelance photographer, makes decent money. Her schedule's flexible, which I always envied. We live in my apartment, I pay rent, she covers groceries and utilities. Thursday comes. I'm in my room, suited up, notes spread out, water bottle ready. 1:50 p.m. Phone fully charged, ringer on max. 2 p.m. Nothing. 2:05, 2:10, 15. I'm freaking out. Check my phone settings, restart it, nothing. 2:30 p.m. I cave and email HR asking if we can reschedule. Get an auto reply that the person's out of office until Monday. Devastated, doesn't cover it. Gemma comes in around 3, sees me slumped on the bed. "Aw babe, maybe they got busy, these things happen." Hugs me, suggests we get takeout to cheer me up. I'm too depressed to question why she's being weird about it. Monday morning, I get the email. "We attempted to reach you at the scheduled time but received no response. We've decided to move forward with other candidates." I'm confused. My phone never rang. Check my call log for the 100th time. Nothing. Then I remember our phone plan shows detailed records online. Log in, and there it is. Thursday, 2:01 p.m. Incoming call from the company number. Duration, 0, call ended by user. My brain short circuits. Someone rejected the call. But I was staring at my phone. Then it hits me. Wednesday night, Gemma borrowed my phone because hers was acting up. Said she needed to check something for a client. I didn't think anything of it. She knows my passcode, we've been together 3 years. I checked the phone settings and find it. Call forwarding was activated Wednesday at 11:47 p.m. All calls redirected to her number. Turned off Thursday at 2:02 p.m. I screenshot everything. My hands are shaking. She sabotaged my interview, the biggest opportunity of my life, and she deliberately destroyed it. She gets home around 5. I'm sitting at the kitchen table with my laptop open to the phone records. "Hey babe, wanna try that new Thai place for?" "Why?" She freezes. "Why what?" I turn the laptop around, watch every ounce of color drain from her face. That's not. I mean, you forwarded my calls. You declined my interview. Why? The excuses start tumbling out. She was stressed about us not spending enough time together. If I got this job, I'd be working long hours. She panicked, made a split-second decision. She was going to tell me, but then saw how upset I was. You let me think I somehow missed the call. Watch me beat myself up for days. And said nothing. I knew you'd overreact, like you're doing now. It's just one job, there'll be others. Overreact? You sabotaged my career. She actually rolled her eyes. Career? Babe, it's just some corporate job. We're happy now, aren't we? Why risk that for some stupid interview? That's when she sent the text that broke everything. "Ugh, you're overreacting. I did it for us, so we could spend more time together. You should be thanking me for caring so much." I stared at that text for maybe 30 seconds. Then I stood up, went to our room, and started packing. Update 1. Didn't expect this to blow up. Reading your comments helped me realize I'm not crazy. Quick update on what happened next. I didn't reply to her text, just methodically packed everything I owned. Took about 2 hours. She tried talking to me at first, then got angry when I wouldn't engage, then started panic crying when she realized I was serious. "Where are you going?" Silence. "You can't just leave. We need to talk about this." Silence. "Fine. Be immature. You'll come crawling back." The thing is, when you grow up broke like I did, you learn to pack light. Everything I owned fit in my car. What Gemma didn't realize? Quite a bit of our stuff was actually mine. The TV? Bought it with my tax refund. The PS5? Birthday gift to myself. The coffee maker, microwave, even the decent pots and pans? All mine from before we moved in together. I took every single thing I'd paid for. But here's the kicker. Remember how I said she works from home? Well, guess who bought the desk she works at, the ergonomic chair, the ring light, the backdrop stands. My stuff, purchased when I was trying to be supportive of her business. I left them all. But I took something else. See, I'd been handling our apartment's admin stuff since I'm better with paperwork. Internet bill? In my name. Streaming services? My accounts. Even her Adobe Creative Suite? On my credit card because hers kept getting declined when we set it up. Canceled everything effective immediately. Did it from my phone in the parking lot. Also changed my Netflix password. Petty? Maybe. Satisfying? Absolutely. Crashed at my buddy Diego's place. Turned off my phone. Finally checked it the next morning. 68 missed calls. 147 texts. Honestly shocked she didn't try to have me reported missing. The texts evolved from anger to bargaining to full meltdown. This is ridiculous, come home. I'm sorry, okay, I made a mistake. You can't just ghost me. I have a shoot tomorrow. I need the internet. Why isn't Netflix working? Please just talk to me. You're ruining my business. I'll call the police. This is abusive. Then came the flying monkeys. Her sister Mallory called Diego. They follow each other on IG. Her mom left me a voicemail about how relationships require forgiveness. Her best friend Janelle Ted saying I was toxic for financially abusing Gemma. Financially abusing. The woman who canceled my job interview. The audacity. But the best part? Remember that consulting firm? Well, Diego's girlfriend Keiko works in HR at a different company. She heard my story and said, "Wait, you interviewed at which firm?" My old roommate works there. Long shot, but maybe. Update 2. This week has been absolutely insane. Strap in, because Gemma's entitlement reached new heights. First, the good news. Keiko's former roommate came through. She works in a different department but knows the hiring manager. Told her what happened. Left out the sabotage part. Just said I had technical difficulties. Turns out they really liked my resume and the position hadn't been filled yet. They agreed to a second chance, video interview this time. I borrowed Diego's laptop, his apartment's Wi-Fi, triple-checked everything. Nailed it. Now the crazy part, Gemma found out where I was staying. Not sure how, probably stalked my location on social media or something. Shows up at Diego's apartment complex Wednesday evening, catches me in the parking lot. We need to talk. No, we don't. You're being childish. It's been a week. I keep walking. She follows. I said I was sorry. What more do you want? I want you to understand that sorry doesn't undo sabotaging my future. Oh my God, still with the dramatics. It was one interview, which you deliberately ruined, to save our relationship, which you're throwing away over a stupid job. The entitlement, y'all. She genuinely thought I should be grateful. Then she drops this. Fine, if you come back, I'll allow you to apply for jobs. Happy? Allow me. Allow me. Gemma, I'm done. We're over. Move on. Her face goes red. You can't break up with me. I'm not agreeing to this. This isn't a negotiation. I'll sue you. You stole my work equipment. I took my property that I purchased. I have receipts. That's financial abuse. I needed those things. Like I needed that job interview. She actually stamped her foot. Like a toddler. You're going to regret this. No one will ever love you like I do. God, I hope not. That set her off. Started screaming about how I'm a loser, going nowhere. She was upgrading me. Diego must have been watching from his window because he came down and told her to leave or he'd call security. The next morning, I wake up to notification chaos. Gemma had gone nuclear on social media. Posted this whole narrative about how her abusive ex left her homeless and stole her livelihood. Tagged mutual friends, included carefully cropped screenshots of her texts without my responses. The comments were brutal. People calling me trash, saying I should be ashamed, men are garbage, etc. Some mutual friends messaged privately asking for my side. I sent them the full screenshots, including the phone records showing the forwarded calls. The tide turned quick. Suddenly Gemma's post had comments like, "Wait, you canceled his job interview? And girl, that's psycho behavior. She deleted the post within hours, but screenshots were already circulating. Then came the extinction burst. She called my mother. My mom, who lives 3 states away and has met Gemma exactly twice. Spins some sob story about how I abandoned her. She can't work. She's gonna be evicted. My mom, bless her, said, "Sweetheart, any woman who sabotages her man's success ain't worth keeping." My son dodged a bullet. Gemma hung up on her. But she wasn't done. Remember how I handled our apartment paperwork? Well, I'm also the emergency contact for our building. The landlord called me Friday because Gemma requested to break the lease early. Said she couldn't afford it alone. Here's the thing. It's my name on the lease. She's just listed as an occupant. I could have been petty and said no, stuck her with the rent. But honestly, I wanted her gone. Told the landlord I'd agree to early termination if I got my security deposit back, and she was out by month's end. The kicker? She texted me later furious because how am I supposed to find a place that fast? You wanted me gone. I'm gone. Figure it out. Update 3. Got the job. Starting next month at $70K plus benefits, almost double what I made in retail. I actually cried when I got the call. But let me tell you about Gemma's final acts of desperation, because this woman really thought she could manipulate her way back. Last week I get a text from an unknown number. "Hey, this is Trent. I'm dating Gemma now. She told me everything. Pretty messed up how you treated her, bro. Karma's gonna get you." Trent. She found a new guy in 2 weeks and already poisoned him against me. I didn't respond, but I did Google him out of curiosity. Dude's got entrepreneur in his IG bio and posts motivational quotes over pictures of rented Lambos. Perfect match, honestly. Then the real manipulation started. Gemma texted from her own number. "Just so you know, I'm pregnant. Congratulations, you're gonna be a father." My blood ran cold for about 10 seconds. Then I did the math. We'd been careful, and the timing didn't add up unless she got pregnant in the last 2 weeks. "With Trent, maybe?" Texted back, "Interesting. Let's do a paternity test." "Wow, you don't trust me? You sabotaged my job interview." "No, I don't trust you." Radio silence for an hour. Then I misread the test. Not pregnant. My bad. My bad. She tried to baby trap me via text, and that's her response. Diego's girlfriend Keiko said she probably wasn't even pregnant, just testing if I'd panic and come back. But wait, there's more. Remember how she had to move out by month's end? Well, girl decided to go scorched earth. The landlord called me because she left the apartment in concerning condition. I met him there to assess damages. Y'all, she didn't just move out. She poured coffee on the bedroom carpet, removed all the light bulbs, petty but weird, left rotting food in the fridge, scratched a hole into the bathroom mirror with something sharp. Security deposit? Gone. But here's where her plan backfired. The landlord documented everything and sent her a bill for additional damages, about $2,100 worth. She texted me furious. "You set me up. You knew they'd charge me. You did the damage, Gemma. I was emotional. You broke me. You broke yourself when you sabotaged my interview. Stop saying that. It was one mistake, which you never apologized for until you faced consequences." Then she tried one last manipulation. "I'm going to hurt myself and it'll be your fault." I screenshot that immediately and called 911 for a wellness check. Gave them her new address, which I found on the forwarding address she left with the landlord. Cops went out. She was fine. Just embarrassed and angry they showed up. She sent one final text. "You called the cops on me?" "I was just upset. You're actually insane. Trent was right about you." Trent, who she'd known for 2 weeks, who already had opinions about me. I blocked her number after that. Blocked her on everything. Told mutual friends I was done with the drama and to please not update me on her life. Final update. Started the new job last week. It's everything I hoped for and more. Actual career path, mentorship, working on projects that matter. My manager even complimented my initiative during training. Feels surreal after years of retail. Moved into my own place, smaller but all mine. No more worrying about someone else's stuff or drama. Diego helped me move, and Keiko brought a plant as a housewarming gift. Good people. Ran into a mutual friend, Tyler, at a coffee shop yesterday. He tried to avoid eye contact, but I waved him over. We chatted for a bit before he said, "So, heard about you and Gemma." "Yeah, how's she doing?" Genuinely didn't care but was curious. Tyler shifted uncomfortably. Well, Trent dumped her after 2 weeks. Apparently she tried to go through his phone, and when he caught her, she said it was because trust issues from her ex, meaning you. He noped out fast. I just nodded. Sounds about right. She's been posting a lot about healing and growth and toxic people on Instagram. But between you and me, I heard she's back living with her parents, and they're making her get a regular job since her photography business kind of died when she lost her workspace and equipment. The workspace and equipment I bought. Funny how that works, Tyler continued. She asked about you, if you were seeing anyone. I think she expected you to be miserable without her. And I told her you seemed happier than I'd ever seen you. We parted ways after that. I don't feel vindicated or happy about her struggles. Mostly I just feel nothing. She's become a cautionary tale in my past, a reminder of what happens when you ignore red flags because you're comfortable. Looking back, there were signs. The way she'd guilt-trip me for working late, how she'd joke about deleting job alerts from my email, the casual dismissal of my ambitions as boring corporate stuff. I just didn't see it because I was too focused on making it work. But here's what I learned. Someone who truly loves you celebrates your wins, not sabotages them. They push you forward, not hold you back. They want you to succeed, even if it means less time together, because your happiness matters to them. Gemma wanted a boyfriend-shaped accessory who'd orbit around her needs. When I threatened to become something more, someone with ambition and independence, she tried to clip my wings. And when that failed, she convinced herself she was the victim. The saddest part? She still doesn't get it. In her mind, she's the heartbroken girlfriend who just loved too much. She'll tell the next guy how her ex abandoned her over one tiny mistake, and maybe he'll believe her, until she does it to him too. As for me, I'm good. Better than good. I've got a career I'm excited about, friends who actually support me, and the hard-earned knowledge that I deserve better than someone who'd sabotage my future for their convenience. To anyone reading this in a similar situation, you're not overreacting. You're not being dramatic. If someone deliberately undermines your success and then makes you the villain for being upset about it, run. Pack your stuff, change your passwords, and run. You deserve someone who wants to see you win. Thanks for following this journey, Reddit. Here's to better choices and brighter futures.